53 students started their secondary school journey here at Luther College on Tuesday, the 11th of February, 1964. Established by the Lutheran Church of Australia, our site in Croydon Hills was the perfect location for the third Lutheran school in Australia and the first in Victoria. The college started as a boarding school for families in country Victoria, and today we are pleased to be home to around 1,200 students.
When Luther was opened in 1964, it hit the front page of all the newspapers in Melbourne because the idea of having a co-ed boarding school was something just not heard of in Melbourne.
It was innovative for education, independent education at the time.
I will never forget for the life of me seeing the sign that said Luther College on Maroondah Highway. It was both a sinking feeling because of the fear of moving away from home and one of absolute excitement.
I started at Luther in 1970, so the school was only 6 years old. It was very new, and it was a boarding school, and some of my best friends were boarders, and some of my fondest memories, I think, are travelling up country with my boarder friends and staying at their houses.
We had a car club, and there's photos, evidence of the car club lads driving around in a beat-up FJ Holden ute around the hockey field just down here, and the teachers of the car club encouraging us, and these guys were smoking while they were watching us. The principal my uncle used to smoke cigars, and he'd wander around the school with his little patellas.
I don't think there would be a student at Luther that could say that they've been into Mrs. Layfield's office and been interviewed by her while she's puffing on her cigar. I guess it's a sign of the times, but that scent of Pastor Pake's cigar around the school was certainly well known.
Some of my favourite memories would be, I think, the events that we've had, the events that we've been on, concerts, camps.
Going on camps for outdoor ed, that was a really cool opportunity to definitely push my limits.
My favourite memory of Luther so far was probably Queensland Music Tour last year. It was a really great experience to meet new people and connect with people in other year levels.
I mean, personally, being a part of the Shrek musical, that was a really cool experience, get to know everyone.
But also those individual achievements in the classroom where a student has really outperformed themselves.
I think so many of my favourite memories have actually been in this space right here.
The chapel just brings this beautiful sense of community, and it's grounding, and it just puts everything into perspective.
Being able to come together every morning and be connecting with each other, connecting with God is just such a precious way to start the day.
It's a Christ-centred school, so I think the privilege of being able to go into chapel space every morning is still important. The Luther community is one where I believe, and I certainly hope, that every student can feel they belong to it. It's a very warm community.
And communities, like families, we have our ups and downs, we have our times of difficulty, wilderness, relationship issues, all of that, but we're still family, we're still community, we're still Luther College. And that will continue long after I'm gone.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place to work, and it doesn't feel like work here. You jump out of bed and you know where you're coming, and it's a great community to work with.
What I've enjoyed about working at Luther has been the emotional connection that I make with people and the people that I get to work with and learn from.
As a former student, when I came back to Luther, I really felt like I was coming home. In fact, some of the staff who taught me were still here. So there was a familiarity with some people, but I really did feel like I was coming to a place that I knew, that I loved, and that I was more than happy to contribute to.
I think that concept which continues through at Luther of developing the whole child, the whole student, I very much felt that at Luther, and even though Luther's not 360 students, we're up to nearly 1,200 now, that same sense is still deeply ingrained in Luther.
I think Luther College really dedicate creating learning opportunities for students with different talents.
watching my children get very different experiences out of the school and different opportunities depending on their individual needs, I think that's also very special. Not many schools can offer opportunities in such a varied way that suit different kids.
I'd say it's just a combination of all three. Some schools have got all the opportunities, some schools have just got the community, whereas Luther has both.
Luther's got the most amazingly bright future. I'm sure the next 60 years and beyond will be as good as, if not better than, the last 60 years.
The future of Lutheran education and of Luther College lies within creativity and creating a good citizen.
Yeah, I think education at Luther is changing and will change in the future. It's really exciting, the future that we're heading into. It's been a very established school over the last 60 years. But we're willing to look outward and to make partnerships outside of our own school community that will place us very firmly in the future of education.
The buildings might change, the spaces might change, but I believe that the people will stay the same. At the heart of Luther, there will still be that wonderful sense of community which makes this a great school.
I think Luther College in 60 years looks like flying cars. Like, we're going to have like hoverboards and just like speed from class to class.
I hope we have a beautiful new big library that I can come back and visit.
Cheong is going to be on top in 10 years.
I have no doubt that Wicklow will be on top in 60 years.
Cheong will be on top in 10 years, 60 years. Just forever, honestly.
Wicklow.
Cheong.
Wicklow.
I think by then Nelson will be on top. We're sort of slowly developing. It's a slow process, but I feel like it's better just to start forging now. And we're building. People like Warren are going too early, so they'll just better watch out when it gets to 100-year anniversary.
And so to our community, as we celebrate our 60th anniversary, you are part of an important story, a rich tapestry and a celebration of shared history and growth that will be embraced by future generations. Luther College has always been a place of transformation, a place where potential is nurtured and students have been supported to develop their God-given gifts and abilities. The Holy Spirit is most certainly our teacher. A place that continues to shape, guide and inspire long after the students exit our gates.
A place where we celebrate individual success as well as collaborative effort. A place that rewards excellence and provides a flexible learning environment that's nurturing and motivating.
A place where daily worship connects us to God and helps us feel loved and valued. A place where our chapel is at the heart of the school, a beautiful space for all to share.
A place where houses are families, competitions are fierce, and opportunities are available for all.
A place where it doesn't matter if you belong to Burt, Cheong, Nelson, Warren, Wicklow or Yarra. You have an important role to play in building camaraderie, success and supporting each other.
A place that values excellence, integrity, creativity, service and community.
A place we can learn to improve.
Learn to be.
Learn to explore.
Learn to contribute.
And learn together.
A place where dedicated, passionate and amazing people have grown and developed students successfully for the past 60 years.
A place that honours traditions as well as create new ones.
A place where I feel safe and can be myself.
A place where I belong.
A place I am proud to lead and serve. Happy birthday, Luther College.
Happy 60th birthday, Luther College.
Herzlichen Glückwunsch.
Congratulations, Luther College. It's a wonderful time to celebrate.
A very big happy 60th birthday, Luther College. It has been incredible to share some decades with you and I wish you all the best for the future.
祝你生日快乐 Luther College.
Happy birthday, Luther!
Happy birthday, Luther College. You have been important in my life and my family's life, and you have given all of us a sense of community and belonging. Thank you.
Happy 60th birthday, Luther College!
Happy birthday, Luther!
Happy 60th, Luther!
Happy birthday, Luther!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Luther!
Happy birthday, Luther College. The last 60 years have been fantastic. I've been involved in a lot of them and it's been such a privilege and a joy, and I know the next 60 years are going to be even bigger and better and brighter.